Well, good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us this morning. We've been spending lots of time here in this time slot talking about the public health and economic consequences of the coronavirus pandemic. But what about the impact on spirituality, faith, and mental health? Let's take those topics up this morning with one of the most respected voices in our community for many years in her role as an acclaimed anchor and reporter for WBZ News, but more recently as the senior pastor of Roxbury Presbyterian Church, Reverend Liz Walker. Reverend, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
This nightmare we're going through, has it challenged the faith of your congregants? Has it strengthened their faith, or something in between?
You know, John, I think it's done both of that. I think it's challenged us and it's strengthened us. The big issue for people of faith is what's going on, just like everybody else. We're trying to figure out, well, what's God saying? What does this mean spiritually? And, to some extent, it's a frightening experience, but faith is a step in the dark. And this is darkness. I mean, if there's a psalm that said, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He walks with me in the valley of the shadow of death." That's where we are, and so you try to figure out a way through that, and that can be a strengthening experience. That can be an experience where you find meaning. So those people of faith, just like the rest of the world, are searching for a way to make it through, step by step.
Where are they finding it? What does strength look like these days?
Well, it's funny. If you ask me what I tell my congregation and what I preach about, one of the most important subjects that I bring up every Sunday is this notion of fear and how to handle fear. One of the words that you hear from everybody, from governors, from the president, from everybody, is don't panic, don't panic. But that's true, because these are the times when you are afraid of, you're facing your own mortality. There are so many things that we can't control. We cannot control this virus. It's clear to me. We have no control over this virus. I mean, we have scientists and all kinds of government officials from all over the world who are, trying to find a cure and a vaccine, but we are in a valley of no control right now. So all you can control is how you move through the valley. So what I preach about and what I talk about and what I pray about is this notion of moving through fear. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be afraid. No, this is the time to be afraid, but you have to learn how to move through that and take deep breaths and calm your spirit. And that's what we talk about. There are those theologians who are trying to detect what God is saying. I'm not one of those. I don't know. Nobody's called me. I don't get any of those memos. It's not so much focusing on what God is saying as how we are being in this. And that's what I try to teach. And that's what I try to live. Calm, being still, and finding a way to help each other. Those are my goals, and that's my mantra, and that's what I tell everybody.
This may sound a little weird coming from a person in the news business, but is following the news closely conducive to being able to properly manage fear and panic?
I say take your news very carefully. And I'm coming from the same background that you come from, but I don't think that we should be bombarded with this information. The problem in the 21st century is not too little information, it's too much information. And so our struggle, our challenge is trying to process all of that. It's coming from all directions, and who's right and who's wrong. And now we're in a time where we don't even know what truth is, because everybody has different opinions, and you go with the person who matches your opinion. So I tell people to be really careful about that information, regulate your information, focus on those things that give you life and give you breath. Because this is a marathon. We've got to figure out how to get through this for the long term. I don't care what anybody says on the news. This is going to be a long-term battle. So I say take your news in doses. You manage it, don't let it manage you, because you can sit in front of this television set 24/7. And some people are doing that. And I don't think that's very healthy.
Yeah, as someone who sort of has to do that for work, let me just offer a major amen to that. It is overwhelming, even for me.
Yeah.
All right.